In 1995, a man named Eric had what seemed like an ordinary stroke of bad luck. His dog ran away. Heartbroken, he searched everywhere. He called for his dog in the streets, put up posters, even asked strangers if they had seen him. But after days of searching, the realization sank in. His dog was gone. Then something happened. On one of his searches, Eric took a different route, a street he had never walked before. There, he met a woman, a chance encounter that would change his life forever. They fell in love, got married, built a family. All because of that one moment of bad luck. But here's the twist. What if Eric had never lost his dog? Would he have ever met his wife? Would his life have been better? Or was this a tragedy disguised as a blessing? This is the paradox of the Nova effect. The idea that what seems like good luck might actually be leading us to disaster, and what seems like bad luck might be saving us from something worse. We've all had moments like this. A lost job leads to a new career. A painful breakup forces you to grow. A missed flight saves you from a crash. So, the real question is, how do you know if your luck is truly good? Or if your blessings are actually curses in disguise? 2. The psychology of the Nova effect. How luck plays tricks on us. The Nova effect is named after a chain reaction, like a supernova in space, where one small event sets off an explosion of unintended consequences. The problem? We only see the immediate results, never the full picture. Think about it. You win the lottery, but it leads to broken friendships, lawsuits, and financial ruin. You get your dream job, but it consumes your life, leaving you stressed and empty. You meet the perfect partner, only to realize later they were the biggest mistake of your life. This is called outcome bias, our tendency to judge events as good or bad based only on short-term results. But the truth? There are no isolated events. Everything ripples forward in ways we can't predict. The Chinese farmer story, the ultimate lesson in fate. There's an old Taoist parable about a farmer whose horse ran away. His neighbors pitied him. "What bad luck," they said. The next day the horse returned, with a group of wild horses following it. "What great luck," they cheered. Then his son broke his leg while trying to tame one of the horses. "What terrible luck," they lamented. Days later, war broke out, and every young man in the village was drafted, except his injured son. At every turn, what seemed like fortune or misfortune was neither. It was just part of a larger, unseen pattern. This is the Nova effect in action. Everything that happens in your life is part of a bigger chain of events, one you cannot see yet. 3. The abyss stares back, how we misinterpret our own stories. Friedrich Nietzsche once warned, "He who fights monsters must be careful not to become one." The same applies to luck. The harder we try to force life into good or bad, the more lost we become. This is why people fall into the trap of regret. If only I had chosen differently, my life would be better. The illusion of control. If I plan everything perfectly, nothing can go wrong. The fear of the unknown. What if this good fortune ends in disaster? But here's the truth. We are blind to the consequences of our own fortune. Historical example. The rise and fall of empires. Think about history's greatest empires. Rome, the Mongols, the British Empire. All of them once believed their dominance was a sign of success. But their good luck led to overexpansion, corruption, and inevitable downfall. The same happens on an individual level. The more we cling to the idea that we can control our fate, the more we suffer when life takes an unexpected turn. And what about people who suffer terrible tragedies only to later say, "It was the best thing that ever happened to me"? 4. The transformation of the self. How to free yourself from the illusion of luck. Carl Jung believed that true wisdom comes from embracing the unknown. Instead of labeling events as good or bad, we should ask, what is this teaching me? Where is it leading me? Here's how you break free from the Nova effect. Let go of the illusion of control. You don't know what's coming next. Accept it. Trust the process. Some of the worst moments in your life may be the foundation of your greatest growth. Detach from immediate results. Just because something feels bad today doesn't mean it won't lead to something incredible tomorrow. Example, Steve Jobs' failure. In 1985, Steve Jobs was fired from Apple, the company he founded. He called it devastating. But that failure led him to create Pixar, revolutionizing animation. He later returned to Apple, making it the most successful company in the world. Had he never been fired, he might never have reached his full potential. This is the Nova effect in action. 5. The final warning. Are you a victim of the Nova effect? 3 signs you're trapped in the illusion of luck. You obsess over past mistakes, thinking, what if? You fear losing what you have, even when it's making you miserable. You label every event as either a blessing or a curse, instead of just letting life unfold. The only way out? Trust that you are exactly where you need to be. Stop fighting fate. Life isn't a series of random events. It's a story, one that you're still in the middle of. So before you celebrate your good luck, before you curse your misfortune, pause. Because you don't know yet what this moment truly means. If this changed how you see luck, subscribe for more deep insights that challenge the way you think. Drop a comment. What moment in your life felt like bad luck, but turned out to be a blessing?